Hey everybody, welcome back. Stephen and John from Davenport European Martial Arts School. Today we're going to be working on a disarm that's just really cool and a lot of fun. It's actually a double arm lock over both the opponent's arms, locking their elbows into place and disarming them of the sword. Not only is it devastatingly good, you'll look good when you're doing it. And that's important.
Very.
Shall we get going?
Let's get to it.
All right. All right, now that we're ready to go, what we're going to do is we're going to cover the attack, but it's against a Fendente, and we're taking it to our right side. Go ahead and check measure for me.
All right, check and measure.
Happy with that?
Except for the fact that I just cut off my own ear. Yeah.
I think of it as a trophy.
I want the trophies
There
though.
you go. Happy?
Much happier.
All right. So my defense is going to be open iron door, middle iron door, short guard, hold, with an accrescimento. If I do nothing else, keep going, I've taken a good chunk of my body out of the way. So this is not where I want to stop, not what I want to do, but I know that I'm no longer getting hit in the head. That's the first part. So let's do it again. Open iron door, middle iron door, short guard, accrescimento, rotate my sword to my true edge. So what I did to find his sword was find with my false edge. I'm going to do this next round in Italian.
Sounds good.
The guards, not the whole thing.
Oh, thank the gods.
All right, so tutta porta di ferro, mezza porta di ferro, posta breve with the accrescimento, hold. If I don't do anything else, continue. I get hit, go back up. Just by rotating to my true edge, continue. I'm protected. Just the rotation from one edge to the other edge pushes it enough outside of my line that I can do my next action. All right, let's do it again. We do this action, mezza porta di ferro, posta breve, accrescimento. And now I find, as I'm leaning forward, so I can do a mezza volta, crossing his body. Now you'll notice how my toe is turned out towards his back foot. That's important because my next step is into him this way. If my toe was pointed at him, my next step would be here, meaning he has all the advantage. Bend your elbow. No, at me. No, there's nothing I can do at this point.
No.
Just stop me with just the bending of that elbow. And then he can choose what he wants to do. So it's important that our footwork is going to be accrescimento at the angle, mezza volta at the angle, and then we'll be able to move in safely. All right. Check measure.
Check and measure.
Happy?
Very.
Okay. Fine. Rotate. Mezza volta. Now at this point, my hand comes over, thumb down, and I'm not pushing him, but I'm just rolling over his arm. I don't want to do this because if I push your arm down, what did I just do?
You told me what you're doing.
There's no hiding my intention anymore. So all I want to do is roll across without contacting or without pushing, and then step into him so that I'm on his elbow and my arm's on his shoulder. My elbow's on his shoulder. Can you go forward at all now?
No.
Push. He's got nothing at me at all because I've broken his structure. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree.
If I had separation, go forward. Now he can break my structure. So you are on top of them when you do this action. Let's do it again. Go ahead. Accrescimento, rotate. This is where I want to be. Then, at this point, I'm going to drop my sword down, rotating it over this way. Then I'm just going to lift it up, so I end up with my pommel down. So, from here, up. That's what I'm doing with my sword. My hand, I found his body, his arm here, I bring it down, and then I want to put my palm on my stomach. So I rotate his whole body. Okay?
Good.
It's really important that I put my hand on my stomach. If I don't, and I just do this, do I have any control at all? And see how quickly his hand came off his pommel? Then you can do lots of bad things.
I can do lots and lots of bad things.
Right, Master Kin? So, from here, I want to pull it in. Now, look how I've crossed his arms. Go ahead and let go.
Okay, there we go.
It's very difficult. But you have to be on top of him for this. Can we do it again?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. I went the wrong way. Ready?
Ready.
Go ahead. Then I rotate around, hook this. That turns it over, step back, and I get a new sword out of the deal, and I throw him over my leg. We're not going to throw to the ground because concrete is hard. So now we're going to do the whole action. The attack comes in, find, rotate, keep walking in, rotate around, throw it away, and if I just keep turning, he's going over my leg. He has no choice. So, starting again, this time, I'm not going to throw you, but I'm going to do this sword work.
Got it.
Go ahead. I'm going to do it correctly. So what happened there is I was going to a different action, and I still protected myself, but I'd get a broken knuckle out of it. So, let's do that again.
Okay.
And then I can throw his sword away. And that's how I end up in this position. Now, what I did is you'll notice on this one, my hand was out. Why do you think my hand was out?
So you could actually be able to get the weapon disengaged?
Nope. So I didn't throw you over my hip. And if I do this,
I'm already going to go over the hip there.
because now, look at the angle of your head in relation to my body.
I'm able to straighten up here.
Yeah. So this is where I get my throw because I'm using my shoulder on his shoulder. Let's go ahead and do that again, please.
Okay. Angle look good.
Come this way just a little bit. There we go. Go ahead. Then I get lots of different things that I can play with him. Check measure.
Check and measure. Way out. Okay. Mind if I do that one more time, please? Here right now, I wasn't happy with my cut. That's a much better angle and trajectory there.
Happy?
Happy.
So the attack comes in, find, rotate, step in, rotate, pull it away. That time I didn't get it taken all the way out, but do I have control of your hand?
Yes.
And then I just keep turning and he goes over my knee. Last one.
Okay.
And then I want you to do it to me.
Got it.
And that leaves us in this position.
Thank you.
So now you do it to me.
All right.
Nice and slow. Checking measure.
Check measure.
Good. Fine. Volte, decrescimento, rotation,
Now,
mezzovolta.
I'm going to step
Nope.
here.
Past
I
me
went
on this
too
way.
much on that angle
There
there,
we
so
go.
I want to go over here in that position.
Yep. Extend.
And that, I want to be here,
Thumb up.
thumb up here.
But how's your measure?
Measure's good.
No, you're not. You're
No?
too far away.
Okay.
Because, continue. Right? Oh, you don't want to put your knee in front of mine. You want to be outside my foot.
Okay.
Because the reason I say that is when you do your accrescimento, you did a tuta volta. No, you did an accrescimento, but you want to go a little bit further forward. Just a little bit.
More of an accrescimento than the
Yeah.
one that I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Check and measure. Yeah, ready?
Ready?
The attack comes in, rotation, mezzovolta, thumb up, just across my arms. So you should be able to, there we go.
Touch the other one there.
Then
From here, stepping into this spot
Yep.
here.
underneath my arms. Okay, stop, rotate around. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, now pommel down, over, And he just pulls it right out of my hands. Now, volta stable. That's it. Yeah?
Yeah.
This action is in Fiore's manuscript from 1409, Fiore de Battaglia. When we look at this grip, it's a great lock on both arms for a disarm and a throw. Works really well, not so good in tournaments. People tend to frown upon that. But when you're working on the martial art, this is one of the actions that Fiore has. So thank you very much for helping me with this, John.
Oh, my pleasure.
Do you have anything you'd like to add?
It's an interesting place there where this actually goes back to desire and how footwork is going to get you in the spot. I'm very used to in my training to make my accrescimento exactly the length of my foot. But in this action, because of the difference in the reach here, I actually need to be that little bit closer, so I have to be that little bit deeper, which feels odd to me in that. But once done properly for what I'm aiming for, that fits in the space. And I actually made my second step fall into place a lot easier, which was very fascinating. It goes back to a conversation which footwork is not footwork, footwork is feet work. One step gives you the position for your second step to fall exactly where you wanted it to be.
And if you're not thinking about where you want to go next, you get stuck in this one piece of footwork, and then you lose your structure.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us at this video. If you liked what you saw, please hit the subscription button below and the notification button. No, I just said, no, it's somewhere down here. And join us for more videos. Please share this channel around. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, John.
My pleasure, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Keep training.
And I don't think his face would reach it because his nose would stop him. That part I'll cut out. Go to throw and you go. All right, all right.
Oops.